Hello, good afternoon. My name is Bright and welcome to my broadcast. You can share this product and you can also go to my YouTube, which is called Bright Shangwe Ministries. You are going to find me and you will benefit a lot from that broadcast. Thank you so much. Today, I just want to talk about training. Training is very important in our lives as individuals. You know, when I was growing up, I was just growing up like a tree. A tree that is not controlled, it grows anyhow. Then I discovered that as we journey along, other people are growing up in an organized way, such that they are able to manage their step from one, two, three, up to five. They know exactly where they are going. They know what they are doing, and they are very disciplined. They don't just do anything anyhow. They don't just accept yes, or they don't just say no. They are very critical. They have been prepared, and the preparation that they have is quite very phenomenal. And what am I saying? I'm saying we have education, we have also training. Education and training, these are two different things. Of course, I wouldn't want to go in details because I know you all know education, you know training. But what I want to say is that training is very, very important. That's why scripture says, train up a child in a way that he should grow, so that when he grows up, he will not depart from it. So, what are we saying? We are saying many of us, we are still struggling in many spheres of life because we have not been trained. As I grow up, I discovered that every field needs training. For example, if you want to be a teacher, you will be trained to be a teacher. Of course, you go to school or to college and get your master's degree or your doctorate. But that is not training. You have been given theory, you have been given knowledge, and you understand and know what should be done. But when it becomes too practical, you don't know anything. This is why you have to go and serve under somebody as an intern. The person that you are going to serve under may not even have the degree or the doctorate that you really have, but he has the experience. And the experience, it is taught that is the best teacher, especially if it is balanced, both theory and practical. In most cases, we learn from people who have no experience. And they even despise us. They even laugh at us who start from the scratch. My dear, those of us who start from the scratch, we have some serious experience. It's very different from a person who has found everything in place and a person who has broken his or her back to reach to where they are. I'm telling you, it's very important that you appreciate those that have begun from the scratch. Okay, so what am I saying? I'm saying if you want to be successful in any field, you need to have a coach, you need to have a mentor. And then this coach and mentor, you have to open up to them so that they can give you what is needed. And then you need to be very obedient enough that you can follow what they are telling you. The moment you follow what they are telling you, you are going to excel in whatever you are doing. There are only two things in this life. Number one, it's better you copy those that are successful, and at the end of the day, you are going to be successful. Or you copy those that have failed, and at the end of the day, you will fail. Or sometimes just live a life of anyhow. If you are living a life of anyhow, you will find yourself anywhere. Everybody who is traveling, they know their destination. Training is very important. If you want to get your training in any field of your choice, come to Charisma Christian Training Center where we are going to help you train in so many things. We have got so many programs that we are really training. We are training people on financial management. Financial management, why? Because at least by God's grace, we have managed finances and we know what many people struggle with. We have issues to do with the record management. Record management. Many people don't manage records. I, for one, have been a person, of course, I've done financial accounting and I would say an accountant here and there, but I can tell you that there's a huge challenge in financial management and also record management. You need to have a record as a person. You need to have a record as a church. You need to have a record as an institution. You need to have a record. And that record, you don't need just to have it, but you need to manage it. I have worked in so many offices. You see some people, very nicely dressed, but if you look at their office, it's very disorganized. It's very, very sad to see that such people are not organized. You wonder if their offices are like this, how much more where they live, how much more their bathroom, how much more their bedroom. Because what we are able to see, it is like this. What about those things that we don't see? How are they? We have got programs for businesses, those that are starting up. We are in the world of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is the way to go. But starting a business, you need brains. And not just brains, but you also need experience and you also need a coach. We have talked to you every week, we talk to almost 15 to 20, 25, or 30 entrepreneurs, especially the small, medium enterprise, those that are starting businesses. You can see them when they are talking to you, see that these people, they don't really know exactly where they are going. And when you help them, some of them, they are very adamant, but others are open up, they want to learn. We have advised so many people to say, okay, stop this business. Can you go this way? And after you get this way, then you are going to get this way. There are businesses for startups and there are businesses for middle class. And there are also businesses for high class. And those things are things that you need to understand and learn from people that are experts. We also have issues to do with leadership. Leadership is general. Of course, it begins from home and then it goes in the working place, at school, it goes in companies, it goes to governance. All these structures, they have got leaders according to their level. Now, there are also leadership skills that you need to embrace. Some of us, we have made a lot of mistakes because we have been in leadership positions for over 25 years. And this is where we are talking about leading people, talking to people. Sometimes we are talking to people and leading people without having an intention. It's just talking and talking. But we know that people are people. They are not animals. People are human beings. They have got they have got five senses. They think. They have got eyes. They have got ears. They see. They hear, and also they observe. Sometimes they cannot tell you what the challenge is, especially if they study that you are a closed up leader. They will definitely not going to tell you what is happening. They will keep it, and then at the end of the day, when you fail, they say, "We knew it." I know on the other side that it's very difficult to find the right people to work with, especially if you are a visionary person. And this is from the practical experience. We have also devised that you have to make sure that you have the skill sets that really help you identify the right people. Before you bring them in, you must understand and identify them. Of course, I was talking about training, and all these things they are linked to training. Yes, every successful woman has a mentor or a coach. It could be a wife, it could be a husband. The husband should have somebody they can learn from. There is a way of managing finances for the family. There are things managing finances for the organization. There are things that you need to do for you to manage finances even for the company. And also the relationship that is there. Brothers and sisters, life is very simple. It is very simple if you know how. And this is why people are in categories. There are those that are growing up, there are those that grew up, and there are those that are being born. Those that are being born should learn from those people that have grown up, and those that have grown up, they should learn from those that are